God.
I think by doing this like 8 times.
You think I'd have it down, right?
You think you'd be able to attach this? Did you want to say some words just to make sure the mic's being read?
What's up?
Really the main thing is just mental toughness. I feel like growing up and even mostly in my high school year, I was kind of mentally weak. Like I would think, like sweat the small stuff and stuff like that, and football's kind of shaped me out to not do stuff like that and think like that.
Have fun because it goes by so quick. I remember my freshman year, like all of it. And I'm here now, and I have one more day of football left, so take it all in, have fun with your friends.
Football's kind of just built like a lot of lifelong like friendships. A lot of these kids I probably wouldn't have talked to if I haven't played football with them, but now we're literally like brothers and family, and I spend a lot of my time with them.
Take it all in. It's worth everything.
Football has taught me, like, don't be like just a part of a team, try to stick out. And I tried to be the kid that always talked to the younger kids and make them feel comfortable.
Not at all. I wouldn't trade a season like this for anything. It doesn't matter the wins. All that matters is I had so much fun this year. It was probably the most fun. It went by fast, but I had so much fun playing with the kids around me. It was just perfect.
Definitely discipline and dedication. Commitment to something, putting effort into something 100%, disciplining yourself in order to get things done. Sacrifice.
Football definitely made me a stronger person mentally and physically.
I think football has taught me a lot about hard work, like how to be a team pretty much, and how everyone needs to do their job.
2. Jake's going to throw it deep. Coming back. Oh, Febbo with an nice catch and a tough hit. And they'll call Febbo with a good play.
My name is Christian Febbo. I'm a receiver and I'm a junior. So I was like originally going to play last year, and like a lot of my friends were trying to convince me to play last year, but I just wanted to do soccer because I've been playing soccer for like my whole entire life.
Christian Febbo is going to, never played football in his life before, is probably the fastest and most athletic kid on the team.
Ali and Lawler convinced me a lot to do it, and as well as my brother.
Did your brother play football?
So he probably should have because he's really like athletic, like insanely athletic, but he was. So he was just telling me like, don't regret it like how I did. So he just kind of convinced me to play it. And it's taught me a lot, like just football in general has taught me a lot. Just like being more disciplined, I feel like, being able to like express myself more. My first game, I was really scared. I remember we were in warm-up lines and I was like just doing like our stretches where we touched our toes. And I was right next to Ali, and I was kind of just, he was telling me just like, it's good to have pressure, it makes you play better sometimes. My first game, I started at DB. I started on defense, and I only started offense the week we played Stoneham because Brett got a concussion. So then I started that game. But for the first game, I started for defense. I had one pick the first game, and then another pick the second game. I probably should have got flagged for it, because when I got the interception, I like threw the ball in the air. And I was like waiting for the ref to just like toss his flag. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Tell me about the hook and ladder play.
So we did that play in practice like 2 or 3 times. I don't know, I was kind of skeptical about how it was gonna go because the first time we did it, it was like successful in practice. And then like we did it another time like a week later, and it like went terrible. But other than that, yeah, it was really good. Pete LeBlanc helped me a lot, just like being more confident in myself, and Ali and Lawler as well. Like they just kind of helped me to like just push through the season, just give me tips here and there, especially my coaches. Coach Rita, which is like our DB coach, he's helped me a lot, push me through.
I'm really excited to get back out there and play, and I feel like I'll do some pretty cool things on Friday night.
out to the right, finds good running room across the 30 to the 40. Finds running room to the 50, could go all the way. 40, 30, Jake Roque at the 20, 10, and his first varsity touchdown for Wilmington High School, Jacob Roque.
I can tell you something, there's the athleticism and the speed that they were looking for. A great read here to cut it outside.
He's a great dad, and I'm very grateful for him. He's faced a lot of challenges kind of growing up. He didn't have much. So that kind of plays a role in what he does for me and making sure like I have all the new equipment, I'm going here. Like we're going 2.5 hours on the weekends to play a couple baseball games and then come back. And then I remember when I was younger, he would work nights. So then he was able to get me off the bus when I was younger, kind of make sure there was a parent in the house. I don't know the exact dates, but when I was younger, he was diagnosed with MS and kind of had to battle that. He's overcame that, and now kind of shaped me into who I am and who I want to become, and he's been a great role model. A couple days ago, it feels like I was still that freshman looking up to seniors, and now I'm the senior that freshmen look up to.
Me and him just got along ever since the day he came to practice. He can throw the ball.
He's a fantastic athlete. He gives us something we didn't have. We can actually throw the ball down the field. He's done a good job in terms of grasping the playbook so far, which is pretty impressive. And he's also a fantastic runner. He gives us that downfield element.
QB, he's new, but I have faith in him. He's an athlete. Like, he has an arm. Like, baseball players always have an arm, but he's like different. Like, he can throw.
So I've actually played with Jacob for my entire life, from when we started playing football the freshman year, and I was really upset when he quit, but that's his decision. And when he came back, I knew that he'd be good for us because he's very versatile. He's a great athlete, so I think he could be the best option for us at quarterback.
I've always wanted Jacob back because he's an extra piece that we could just add and always have. Really athletic and talented.
I know he's an athlete. He'll help us down the line, playing against those real good teams. But yeah, he adjusted real well. He's already knowing all the plays, throwing the ball great.
So I played baseball with him. I know he has a good arm, so I feel like he's going to do good.
Football's kind of just built like a lot of lifelong like friendships. A lot of these kids I probably wouldn't have talked to if I haven't played football with them, but now we're literally like brothers and family, and I spend a lot of my time with them. Kind of just go for it. I kind of lived with like the regret of not playing the past 2 years. Kind of, if you have like the thought of playing, kind of just go for it and do it, because as you can see, I only had four years to do it, and I took 2 of those away, so kind of just go for it and have fun with your buddies. My top 2 moments were the touchdown run against Greater Lowell, kind of set the tone, and then Brett's touchdown in Billerica, kind of being a part of his first varsity touchdown. I'm considered washed now from football.
Casey Robbins, senior, middle linebacker and wide receiver.
Casey Robbins, okay? Casey Robbins is a kid that's a senior. Plays special teams and that's it. But like gives us a great look every week, like on scout team, and just really plays hard whenever he gets his chance, whether it's special teams or during the week. And he hasn't ever once complained. He knows his role on the team. He's the type of kid, like, you don't see those kids very often anymore, because those kids, they don't last. They quit. You know, if their number's not being called or they're not the stud, like, they're out. There's not many kids that are like, I'm a Wilmington football player and I'm sticking it out regardless. Like, these are my teammates, and I have a lot of respect for those kids, because it isn't easy doing what they do, and it's certainly not lost on me. So he's a kid I would definitely highlight.
I played hockey with Casey Robbins for a lot, like since we were 8, and like I've known him the longest out of everybody on the team. He's a really nice guy. He's funny. He shows up and he plays because, you know, he likes hitting. He's told me that a lot. He just likes to play sports.
I love Casey. I played hockey with him too. Such a funny kid, always having fun. I've never seen something like it. It's just awesome. He's so funny too. Everything he says is so random, but it's always hilarious.
I didn't really play football to play football. I played football to stay in shape, but I always wanted to actually play. But I love seeing my buddies play. I love being there, and looking back on it, I'm just really glad I played just to make the friends, make the family. I mean, I pretty much just do it for my friends now. because all the team dinners, I love hanging out with them, just hanging out with the friends. I mean, I'm going to miss it a lot because of this is the last game tomorrow. Just don't regret anything. I just went out there and I just did whatever I could. I mean, I love hitting, so it was pretty easy. I was like putting my head down and getting my nose dirty. Definitely my freshman, sophomore year, like I didn't really like want to play football, didn't want to keep going there. But like around my junior year, I was like starting to get more looks, and I'm like, I should just keep working, keep going, and it really helped out. And I use that pretty much every single day. I don't think I'm gonna be sad, but I mean, I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. I always think about like looking forward, seeing what's next, and hockey season's next, so I gotta focus on that. But I'm definitely gonna miss all of the. I mean, although I kind of hated going to practice, because especially now when it's cold out, I'm definitely gonna look back and miss it.
My name's Eduardo, and I'm number 73.
So tell me, you just joined the team. How did that kind of come about?
The WCTV show, actually.
Really?
I was watching it in class, and a couple hours later, I was texting the coach, and I played that. I went to practice that same afternoon. I moved from Mubin sophomore year. I just didn't get around to playing. I wasn't really interested in playing for Wilmington, and this year I decided to. It's fun. It's definitely a fun experience. It's good to be back in the field.
Hasn't really hit me that tomorrow is last time I'll be in pads. Today we got a speech from coach, of course last practice that kind of hit me a little bit, and I was like, damn, this is it. It's over after this. It's I don't even know how to feel. Football has taught me a lot of things. It's taught me how much a sport can bring people together. Like, I've been in Wilmington for a year and a half, and I didn't really talk to anyone. I would talk to people, but I wasn't really friends with anyone. And as soon as I joined the team, like, these are all my boys now. I love every single one of them. I definitely wish I had been here since August. I feel like I could have taken a lot from that as a player and like personally, and also I feel like I could have enjoyed the season way more. After the first play, it just all went away, and I was back to just football again. Nothing varsity, just playing a regular game of football. It's meant a lot. All these guys are great. All of them very supportive. And they're just really good teammates, really good kids. They just genuinely are always looking out for each other, which I really appreciate. There's a very big brotherhood in this team.
Wildcats on a blitz. They can't get there. Wide open, and it's intercepted.
Cushing.
Owen Cushing on the interception brings it back to the 44-yard line.
Owen Cushing, I'm a senior, and I play safety and long snapper. I've been playing for like a long time, and this is like my first start as a varsity player, so I'm really excited, but I'm sad because it's going to end and it's going to be over. Freshman QB Colin, he's actually my cousin. Most people don't know that. But, I'm rocking with him. I think he's going to be good. Like, I have trust in him.
I played JV for my first 3 years, so I mean, I loved it. It was awesome. Scout team is great. I mean, they mimic the plays that they're going to do, so they help us prepare a lot. I don't think there's any names in particular. I feel like we just all play good as like one team, and I feel like we could all win as a team. I don't think there's like an I in our team. Like, I feel like we just play all good together. Based off skill-wise, it would have to be Dempsey. He's just like the heart and soul of the team. So like the enforcer on offense, he just keeps it going. And then on defense, he's just the main man, making all the plays. Oh yeah, my fantasy team is ready. I feel like I have 3 fantasy leagues, actually. So I think we're going to win. And my Colts, a fan of the Colts, I think we're going to make a nice run in the playoffs this year. I think one of them has like a really good shot, because right now I'm projected first place after the draft. But I think the Colts definitely should win the division and make playoffs. I think we could possibly maybe make the Super Bowl. One of my teams is 6-5. Then there was one team
I've been like really mid, like in the middle. There was one team, I started 1-5, and I came back to 5-5. Now I'm 5-6. Still like in the running for playoffs, but I mean, my freshman year was like one of the funnest playing football. Like I really enjoyed it, and it's like it just goes by really quick. So I mean, just like enjoy every minute of it. Just like to work as a team, like be a better person, like listen to others, and like talking to people, making new friends, like getting out more, like being active in the community too, because there's like a lot of fundraisers and stuff too. As of right now, I'm fully washed, but I mean, I think like in spring I might do like track or something, just like because I won't have anything better to do. And then after that, it's just summer and then right to college. I'm not sure which college I want to go to yet, but I'm going to major in criminal justice. I feel like it's like the whole season in general, it's been like very emotional for me. Like I feel like I've already like cried like multiple times just thinking about it, or like almost crying. Like I cried after the game against Medford, so I'm definitely going to cry tomorrow after the game. But I mean, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. And as much, I think it's like time to like go and move on to like bigger and better things. But I mean, I still love football. I want to like keep paying attention to football, like college football, NFL football, whatever I can. I just want to love the game.
Kid that he legitimately has shown up every single day for practice, like, and he knows there's no chance. We're thinking maybe we can like sneak him in for a play on Thanksgiving or something, but like, you know, we're talking 3 minutes into the first game of your senior year and you know the season's over and he hasn't missed a single practice, nothing.
Don't take anything for granted, because one day you can be perfectly healthy and you can be like active the next day. It can just like be over, and you don't know how long you're going to be out for. You don't know if that's like the end of everything, or you don't know if it's going to be like a week or two. The last 2 practices I was able to practice, and I've been really thankful for that. And I'm going to be able to play now. I got cleared luckily, and I'm just very happy that I'm given this opportunity by my doctors, by the team. It's nice. It's hard to describe. Like, I'm really sad that like I got not a lot of playing during the season because of the injury, but I'm also glad that I'm able to play now, because when I first got my injury, my doctor was saying, I don't know if you'd be able to play Thanksgiving. And now I'm sitting here, I'm preparing for the game, and it's hard to take in, you know? I mean, it's changed from like me talking to my teammates, my friends there, to me actively like going against them. It's been a while, so it's like hard. It was a little bit hard to adapt to at the beginning, but like I'm used to it now. But it's just the attitude change that I've had to go through those last 2 days. It was weird, because it was just more like me joking around to being completely serious about the game. Well, the past few Thanksgivings, I've been friends with a lot of seniors. I talked to them a lot, and it made me really emotional. But now I'm in that spot, so I feel like it's going to be way more of an emotional impact on me, and I'm not sure how much prepared I am for it to like take off and put on my pads one more time. Because today was our last time I'd ever play organized football at Wilmington High, and it was just confusing. Like, it went by too fast.
I love you guys. Let's go around and have fun. So we can play around, hit somebody, kill people, 100%, all teams. Who got my back? I got your back. Who got my back? I got your back. Who got my back? I got your back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love you guys. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Family.
I think it's very important that we try very hard and put all the effort in that we can for the seniors, and everything that we're doing tomorrow is for the seniors because we want to get that win for them.
It's really just been sad. You know, every day I go to bed and I go, well, that was closer to the last day.
Definitely a lot of mixed emotions, nervous, excited, sad. It's just like I said to Will, 12 o'clock tomorrow, my football career is done, so I don't really know how to feel about it.
I don't think it's hit yet. It's kind of surreal because I've been playing since 2nd grade, and then some of the kids I've been playing since 2nd grade with, and I feel like there's going to be tears from all of us.
It's been really weird. I've been like sick to my stomach for the most part whenever I think about it. Like, you know, my heart kind of drops a little bit.
It's kind of sad to play. Like, I got one game left, so.
It'll just hit me the same no matter the outcome. I feel like I'll just be sad and just be emotional that my football career is over.
It really hasn't settled in yet. Like, I know it's coming, but like in my head, I still have football left in me. But tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, oh well, that's it, that's done.
No, I already know the tears are gonna be coming out before the fourth quarter is even over. Like maybe even at halftime, it's gonna be real bad.
I'm happy and sad at the same time. I'm happy to go put on a show, but I'm also sad that it's gonna be the last show I'm gonna be putting on. So.
Trips to the left. Kenny went to the right. Ciancio looking downfield. Rivera dropping back into coverage. Intercepted.
Intercepted by number 2, Andrew Rivera.
And bringing it back.
The senior.
Rivera dropping back into coverage and making a nice play on the ball. So the first turnover of the game goes to the Wilmington Wildcats. And they will start their first possession from the 28-yard. Wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Roque back to pass. The air mails it. It's a hook and lateral, and that's going down the left side. Oh! Ciancio on the handoff. It's a safety. Hunter Johnson taken down in the end zone.
You know Roque's up. Okay, we're going with the pressure of the quarterback. So the pressure's on us. Are you going to rise with it or are you going to sink? You know, Dempsey's one thing or Lawler's another thing, but now it's Roque. Now we have no shot. Let's get it. You're a blue jersey, be part of the jersey. Go finish the job. We're Wilmington, we're here, we're not going away. Downfield. He's got a man and is caught. A nice catch by Febbo.
I'll probably be thinking, oh, it's just the off season. It's fine. I have it coming up next November or next August, and then I'm gonna remember like, oh no, I don't have it coming next August. It's completely over. I'm very upset. Very upset. I'm lost almost. I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about it because, like, this is it. I don't know what it is without it, so.
The clock hits 0, and I'm I'm standing there. After the game ended and I realized it was like the last one, like it all just came to me at once.
That's crazy. I mean, it's like the last time really playing with my friends. Like, that's what I can think about, so.
It just feels weird that like I played football my entire life and just the last time, like my football career is done.
I never get to play football with any of them again. Like, I may not see any of them ever again after this.
I want to say I've gone through most of it, especially this year, like doing what I wanted to and just give it my absolute all. And I think I've done that.
It's more than just a sport. You build a bond, you build friends, you build a new family. It's your second home. This year, I'm going to remember a lot of things, but one of the things I'm going to remember is the life lessons that football gave me, 100%. Like, I'm not gonna forget one life lesson.
It's definitely taught me how to like come back from adversity. Like last year, I destroyed my knee, and this year came back to a starting spot. And
just how to be a better person, how to put like others before me, and just how to become a better leader.
It's taught me to, not give up. It's taught me to be disciplined. It's taught me to help others and trust others. Be tough. I know it's very cliche, but be tough.
You know, it was amazing feeling my friends having my back, feeling like having everyone have my back on the team, especially, and it was an amazing feeling.
But I think it's really like a good group of people. Like, it's genuinely people that want to get you better at football and make you like a better person.
Michael Ings' interception, that was the highlight of the year, no matter what happens.
Ings' pick, that was my favorite moment. You know, I was sitting in the backfield, no one was coming up, and then all of a sudden I just see Ings just look in the air, just have his hands in the air.
Intercepted, Michael Ings, number 63, intercepts the ball at the goal line, and he gets his first varsity touchdown.
I thought I was going to get a sack, and I look around, and I just see Ings get the ball and just run into the end zone.
Oh my God, it was the best feeling. I just seen one of my linemen getting a pick. That was awesome.
This season, definitely my interception, pick 6, because that never happens. For my career, definitely beating Middleborough last year in a playoff game. Coming to the underdogs, drove almost 2.5 to 3 hours because of the traffic down there. No one expected us to win. Like, won 33-17. Their student section left before the game even ended. Like, that was a pretty cool moment.
But favorite moment, it was in Wakefield, and we were getting blown out already at that point, and it was like kind of like a gang tackle. Like, it was me, Coleman, and Ali just all on the Wakefield rack. We drove them to the ground, and like you can see it on film. Like, we're down like by a lot, and we're like jumping up, like getting height in each other. Like, just like little stuff like that. Like how we really never lost our spark, no matter like how the season went.
Probably Burlington, when I scored 3 touchdowns in a quarter. That was probably the best one. Probably the most vivid memory I'll have my entire life.
I'm gonna have to go with post-practice McDonald's trips. Just like getting something new every time.
in the weight room, do not take any moment for granted. You just can't. You only get 4 more years after that. Nothing else is guaranteed.
Don't take any of it for granted.
Play football and make these memories. I wish I played my sophomore and junior year. I could have had even more than I have right now. But
remember the times I had with my friends, like how I was a good leader, like how I developed all these skills.
Perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you to WCTV and Will. Making the season fun. That's a great name.